Hi viewers and welcome to your very own Tech and More. In this video, I am going to interview Navnath on the Salesforce CPQ Cloud. You could be a business analyst, a quality analyst, an admin, or a developer. This particular video or this particular mock interview is going to be helpful to you for your interview preparation. How this is going to work out is that uh, as soon as I start, we will try to enact a real-time experience. That is, in actuality, there's an interview going on. I will keep on asking the questions, making my notes and everything. And then at the end, I would share my feedback of whatever the answers I got. So, you also get a real-time experience out of it. Okay. So, Navnath, shall we start?
Sure,
Perfect. So, first question first, that is, tell me a little bit about yourself and how, how are you an expert in sales for CPQ?
sure. So yes, I have around 6+ years of experience. Total years of experience is my 6+, and around 4 years of experience within Salesforce platform. So, and into that, majorly I have worked around Sales Cloud, Service Cloud, and some on Salesforce Industries CPQ as well, where I have basically I was basically part of the building and integration between the Salesforce and an external billing application, and as well as I have worked on Word extensively on creating the product rules and creating the product and price rules. And then also I have worked on worked on the whole journey where a particular customer is having a whole buy flows that I have worked from start to end.
Cool. So, of course, I'll talk about the technical aspects of CPQ, but the first question that I have in mind is that what do you think is Salesforce CPQ Cloud, and how is it so beneficial for the sales processes in an organization?
Sure. So basically, say Salesforce CPQ helps the the organization or the businesses to provide an efficient way to generate the codes based on the particular client or the customer requirement. It is highly customizable and highly flexible codes, and we can say by configuring the proper price rules and the product rules, we can benefit the customer by providing them the best and the competitive pricing they uh, they surely wanted for a particular product, so that they can buy through the particular business.
Got it. And what are product bundles in CPQ, and what is the utility of it?
Sure. So basically, product bundle, you can call it as an as a set of products. In a simple term, we can say that if suppose if I'm buying one laptop, and into that there would be some multiple things. There would be like the configuration part, where what type of hardware and what type of software you want to use into that particular laptop. So what Salesforce CPQ does is it can actually help us to configure those products. Majorly, there would be a particularly parent product would be there. For current example, I would say the laptop would be the parent product, and into that there would be the child products or maybe the accessories that we will be providing to that with that particular laptop. So based on some particular configuration, we can do that by including by creating a product bundle, and into that adding all of those products.
Okay. You mentioned product rules at some point of time, right? Any idea how do you implement and manage product rules in CPQ?
So basically, product rules, we can say that it basically helps to identify or to configure a particular product's eligibility. Maybe we can say, like, basically, if there would be a particular product, if a business or if a user wants to buy specifically, then the product rules ensures that whatever the exact combination or whatever is the uh, eligible, I would say the set would be there. Then it can only included that only. If there is something like which is not part of that particular bundle or that particular configuration which or the criteria which we have set for that product, then it can it help us to to and to ensure that this any unwanted products cannot be added to that, or the combination or the product combination cannot be done.
Got it. What are the different pricing methods available in CPQ?
Okay, pricing methods. Okay, I remember the some of the pricing, like list pricing would be there, and there would be cost pricing,
Mhm.
and also um, as of now I remember just two only.
Okay,
So this would be.
no worries. Can you explain what a price rule is in CPQ and how is it used?
Okay. Price rules are basically to that same. It can be. It would be similar as of product, but here it deals with the prices or the pricing of a particular product associated with that. So the pricing would be associated with that particular products. We can configure that when we can configure the prices with associated to that products, and it ensures that whatever products or whatever the products we are trying to pull into a particular I would say it into a particular quote, then the prices would be along with that, the prices will be reflecting for that particular product.
Got it, got it. And have you had a chance to work with approvals in CPQ for discounts and special pricing?
Yes, I have basically, like, I have built one of the approval process that was required by the business. Just I can
Can
give
you,
a short brief.
yeah, yeah. Can you give me an example of you managing or handling approvals from the CPQ perspective? That is, let's say you have to apply for or get approval on some discounts or something. So can you share me a real-time example of that?
So in my last project, I have basically built one approval process for discounting for discount on a particular product. So basically what does that approval process was to ensure that there would be an auto approval of discounts which are less than 10%, and the discounts which are above that, there would be an approval required by the manager. And if there is something like if there is requirement of a 15% discount or above, then there would be a requirement of an approval of a VP of sales that would be required. So basically, I have configured the users, particular users that would be there, and after that, I have configured their roles, like who is manager and who would be the VP for that particular approval process. And once this is done, I have implemented one specific template for that uh, so basically, like, whatever the discount particular steps are there, like this discount requires approval, and once it is approved, then there would be an approval confirmation would be sent, like that. I have built it, and into that, basically in the court approval process, I have built a multiple, like I've built two steps for that. The one step would be specifically defining that a criteria that would be like, the if the opportunity or the particular opportunity of the is about 10%, then the first step would be fired. Basically, the first step would be the code template would be either if the answer is accepted, then they would receive an email that the code has been approved, or the particular code request has been approved. Or if it is rejected, then there would be a different rejection email that would be sent out. That I have specifically done into this approval process.
Got it. What is guided selling in CPQ?
Okay. Um, Guided selling is basically, if so, it is an I would say it is an uh, very good feature where a particular questions would be asked to an user, so
Mhm.
that based on the particular requirements, or based on the my like the detailed requirements, we can offer the best product or the best product for that particular requirement they would be having. So guided selling would, when we are configuring the guided selling, we can include those type of questions so that it can recommend the best product to a particular user.
Okay. Now I'm going to ask some situational questions from you to get an understanding of how well versed you are with actual implementations. So let's say there's a situation wherein a sales representative is saying that a discount is not applying correctly in a quote. How would you investigate and resolve this particular problem?
Sure. Okay.
Take
Okay.
your time.
Yes. Sure. So basically, when we talk about this kind of situation where the sales rep is not able to, uh, mm, so the I just wanted to reconfirm that. So the situation is to uh, to identify the pricing, right? Pricing error.
Right. So they're saying that they're not able to see the discounts that have been applied. Right. So how would you
Okay.
handle such a situation? Okay, I'll repeat myself. I'll repeat the question. A sales representative reports that a discount is not applying correctly in a quote. So there's a quote and they're trying to apply a discount on it, but somehow the resultant amount is not right. How would you go and investigate this?
Okay.
Or what could be the reason for it? A potential reason.
Hmm. Okay.
Okay, I'll give you a hint. The hint
Mhm.
is that you might need to do some specific conditions applied to the quote in some discounts. Have you heard about
Mm.
discount rules in CPQ?
Yes, I have heard. Um,
It's in such
but
situations better that you go and just have a look at one of the discount rule. Maybe there is something wrong with the configuration or validation or something.
okay, understood.
Cool. No worries. Let's go to the next question. Now, let's say you're asked to configure a new product bundle with dependencies, right?
Mhm.
What steps would you take to do that?
Product dependencies.
Mhm.
Okay. I have these answer based on the experience I had with the industry CPQ.
Yeah, yeah, that's okay.
Uh, Yes. So basically, what we did is, suppose if you're trying to build one dependency, then there would be there would be a parent product, or the particular parent product would be there, and there would be some child product into that.
Mhm.
So it is important that every product which we are using, it should have the pricing structure defined into that. What we need to ensure is that whatever the products or these sub products, I would say, should be available with that parent product while configuring that particular product. So with that, we would be able to ensure that whatever the parent product we are selecting for a particular code or the into an card, it has that its child product into it available.
Got it. Okay, so let's say you implemented CPQ and now this client team of yours has no idea around CPQ, right? You want to train them that they can start using this product or this implementation. What would be your approach of making sure that the training to the customer or the client is done in a proper manner?
Okay. So basically, I have to first of all, I need to identify like what their point of view, or what their understanding is. First of all,
Mhm.
while if it is an salesperson that is being looking into that particular CPQ process, then I would be understanding what they already, or the existing knowledge they have, that I would try to understand. And if it is like the someone who is like from the leadership, or someone who is on a senior role, then it would be better them to provide some kind of visualization or some kind of prototyping that is done, so that they can visualize whatever the continuous workflow is, particularly we are going through, either from the business side or from the user side.
Mhm.
They both should be, we can provide the prototyping of that particular scenarios.
Mhm.
And if I see about the particular, if the sales rep is would be the end user, that, or the person who is be using that particular application, then I would prepare few documentation within that documents. I would include the some uh, visual steps, like the process flow diagrams, where I can specifically show them, or to show them like whatever the steps that needs to be followed. to complete one quote, or maybe the order which will be they will be working on. And like that I can ensure that whatever the uh, CPQ knowledge they require, or I can arrange one demo where I can show how to navigate the whole system,
Mhm.
and what are the questions they like. It would be a more interactive kind of situation where they would be able to get some information, whatever the information they are thinking, like while explaining that they would be able to get some explanation through me over this session as well.
Got it. Uh, let's say there's a client of yours, and it's a global client. They have offices in different countries. Now, how would you ensure that accurate tax calculations are happening for international codes?
Okay. So into this particularly, so into this situation, maybe uh, we have to configure one price book, like the a customized price book we need to configure. And into that price book, also we can, if we want to integrate some pricing application, so just to ensure that what kind of competitive pricing or something is like actually been there in the whole market, like that we can do as as an integration we can build with the price book that we will be configuring from our side. But if you want to include some live taxation or the calculations based on the current market, then we can integrate an system, the pricing system into this within Salesforce, so that it can actually give the latest and the correct information.
Got it. Have you heard about tax rules in CPQ?
No, I haven't
Should go and explore,
familiar of that.
because the question that I
Sure.
asked can be answered using the idea of tax rules.
Tax rules.
So
Okay.
you
Understood.
go and read more about it. Cool.
Sure.
Then, last question from my end is that, can you describe a situation or a challenging situation you faced while this CPQ implementation was being done, and how did you handle or resolve the situation?
Okay. So, so I would talk about the situation where I was basically while integration of a billing application within Salesforce. So at that time, since there it is a slight difference between industry CPQ and Salesforce CPQ, since it is more the industry CPQ is more bound towards the specifications of a particular industries. So into that, like when we were trying to build an integration, direct integration without using any uh, without using any middleware, like we have MuleSoft or uh, the third party platform where we can integrate two systems. But we thought of trying to integration direct application within like the end and the target application and the Salesforce application. So we try to integrate that, and into that we have faced few challenges while creating those request and the request format and the response format. So into that, what we did is, so like basically the formatting was the trickiest part we handled. And so into that, like there would be some authentication that needs to be bypassed, or that needs to be authorized for to ensure that whatever the request is going from Salesforce, that has been captured by that system. So for that, we have created few, like basically we have to customize, like we did some customization using Apex test, we built some test classes, the Apex classes into that. And so that whatever the authentication that has been carried out, instead of going the authentication directly from Salesforce, we provided into that particular format, so that the format can be identified by the system. And according to that, we created the format, and based on some a few testing and everything, and few changes within the code, we were able to achieve the direct integration of Salesforce and that billing application.
Got it. Okay, I think I'm good with the questions here. Now, the feedback for you would be that you do have good knowledge on the Salesforce CPQ basics and the technical aspects. You were able to answer the situational questions well as well. The improvement that I have, the improvement suggestion that I have is that you need to learn a little more around the rules, be it the
Hmm.
product, price, or discount rules, because a
Sure.
couple of questions that were related to the rules in general is where I found the knowledge a little bit lacking. But from
Hmm.
that, from other than that, I think the knowledge was quite decent.
Okay. Yes,
Cool.
sure. Thank you so much for your feedback.
Yeah, thank you so much for connecting, Navnath, and I hope that we meet for more such sessions. Thank you and all the best.
Sure. Yes. Thank you.